guest tonight, Michael P Cansler. I'm Lady Stutz. I'll be keeping these jokers between the lines. Get ready for an hour of fun conversation, music and mayhem as we roll the dice. Welcome to Statesville's troubadour himself, Matt Walsh.
Bright lights in big city, going to my place's head. Bright light in big city, going to my place's head. Tried to tell my baby she don't believe the word I said. Kick your feet up, stay here a while, pay no mind if the world's on fire, because we're going to have one of those real good times tonight. Somebody say hot almighty.
Hot
almighty. Showbud, I'm surprised you didn't say it. Showbud has been up here trying to, well, kill our guest for the last, better part of 30 minutes here. Welcome to the Friday Night Gamble, folks. We got to give a little team drink to y'all. Have a cold one on us. Pop a top. Here we are. Here's to you. Thanks for coming. There's Nadine's got. What are you drinking on, Nadine?
I've got a LaCroix tonight.
The hard stuff. Hard stuff. Somebody once called it like drinking TV stuff. Hey, that's what sterno tastes like too, by the way.
Candy.
Folks, welcome to the show. I do want to start out with some kind of a somber note, Nadine, and some stuff that we're going to have to tell our audience about the Friday Night Gamble and where things are going. And a lot of our listeners may find this news to be sad news, but there's always another day, and there's always another opportunity. So I don't want anybody to get upset when I say what I'm about to say, because all great things must come to an end. True enough. I mean, nothing lasts forever. The Friday Night Gamble is not immune to that. And Nadine, I just want to say that we've lost our sponsor, Butch Lowe. He's walked out on the Friday Night Gamble. He will no longer associate with the Friday Night Gamble. So I know some of our drinkers out there may be upset because they like to see, people come on here and drink, whatever. I think it was up like 40% alcohol.
Well, what happened with Butch is what I want to know, because he owes me a little bit of money. I mean, some money.
He owes you money.
Some.
Well, the whole thing was he said that I owe him money, and he was going, well, you're a big shot now and all this stuff and everything. I said, I'm not a big shot. I said that number one, you're a sponsor. We don't pay for the big. He's upset. He's severed ties with me. I know a lot of folks like to see the guests come on here and drink 40%, IPAs and get so obliterated that they started talking nonsense and saying they were songwriters and stuff. I'm just kidding. Folks, we got tonight on the Friday Night Gamble, which, I don't know if this will ever die, but you can't kill it, you can't stab it, you can't shoot it. Anyway, we got Mr. Michael P. Cansler on the show. And a good friend of Mr. Clyde Williams, Justin Williams.
Clyde, yep.
We were just talking about him and talking about, why don't he cut that damn beard? Why don't he cut that damn beard and put some on his head and glue it to it? No, I'm just
I was going to say, he doesn't have any
playing
on his
with you,
head.
Justin.
So.
He knows I'm just messing with him. And I tell you, that cat, he was on the show around a couple Christmases ago.
Oh, okay.
And what a character, man.
Yeah,
what a great musician and what a funny guy. Great songwriter. Really good songs, too.
Yeah.
So, Michael P. Casler, and you're out of the Catawba, Hickory area?
Yeah, I'm originally from Maiden, but we live in Hickory now. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so we're just going to cut right into it. How did you get started in all this mess?
I don't know. I kind of started a little later. I don't know, just going out and...
So when did you start? You said you start later.
Yeah.
How late?
Probably 10 years ago.
We've had,
something like that.
that's funny because Nadine, you know, we've had a couple people on the show that have not been long-time musicians that aren't, you know, just starting out.
Yeah.
I played in high school and then, you know, cars and girls and life, and then picked it up later.
Sounds like Chet.
Sounds exactly like Chet.
How is Chet, by the way?
He's fantastic.
I hadn't seen him in a couple weeks. In fact, I hadn't seen him since the last gamble we did with Mark Harrison. So, but you know, we've got a lot to talk about, me and him. But I hadn't seen him. So, is everything okay? And
Chet's good.
He's doing
on
good.
Top of the world.
I heard that you and Chet might be doing a plant show coming up. Is this true?
We are talking about putting together a little YouTube show. You know, I am a houseplant aficionado.
Right.
You know, I buy a lot of plants. I guess that makes me an aficionado.
Oh, yeah, it does. It does. It does.
Anyway, I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's a big thing on YouTube, Plant YouTube. And, you know, everybody's all very serious about their plants, and, you know, that's all instructional. But you know what? I'm going to call mine Nadine's Houseplant Rodeo, because I'm out there pounding them up like there ain't no tomorrow.
Woo!
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 Yes.
Nadine's Houseplant Rodeo.
I'm trying to put a little life into the YouTube plant community. We're going to see how that goes.
That's
Chet's on board, you know, anything with the show involved.
What does Chet know about plants,
He's producing it.
Besides pot plants.
He's producing.
He knows how to grow some mean barefoot boy delight, but back in them Brian Laundrie days, boy, I tell you.
Where do you think Chet learned to grow plants, Matt?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Enough said there. Enough said there.
So look for it.
When's this coming out, do you think?
We've actually started filming.
Oh, the filming has begun.
It has started. Filming started. In fact, filming started this afternoon.
Okay. All right. Well, Chet's going to be on later, the show later, and Danny I think is here too. So I don't know. We'll see. See what's going on. We'll pick their brains. But well, let's start off with a song before we go any further, so that folks can see if this just isn't a joke. Yeah. And if you really can play and sing, because the way things are going these days, you got people like Chet coming on the show, so you never know what's going to happen here. What you got for
All right. This one's called I went blank.
It happens. Mention the name Chet, and the whole everybody goes blank. Seriously, intimidating man.
That's the way life goes. It's just basically A, D, D. See the lost look in his eyes. There used to be a man somewhere there inside. Father time has taken its toll. We all are young before we grow old. Life is what you make it. Those curves along the way. You stand up tall, try to take it till it takes you out one day. Get your family know the man that he was, not this person he's become. So full of life and quick with the wit. Now he seems so cold and numb. Life is what you make it. Those curves along the way. You stand up tall and try to take it till it takes you out one day. Life is what you make it. Those curves along the way. Yeah, you stand up tall and try to make it till it takes you out one day. It's gonna take us all out one day. Oh, that's one to knock the cobwebs off a little bit, maybe.
All right.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Get the knock the old nerves off a little bit.
Yeah. So you say you started at a kind of late age. What had your family kind of been musicians?
No, there's no musicians. And well, I've got a son that can play anything, about anything. But before me, no musicians.
Right. So
Yeah.
so what made you want to start playing? I mean, how did it?
You know, I mean, I've always loved music, and I was just out watching a bunch of friends. I was going to see a lot of music, and I'm like, well, not saying it's easy, but I'm like, damn, I can do that. You know,
Hey, yeah,
it's not easy.
When
it's taking a lot of work.
some of the stuff that's out there, you can do that.
Yeah.
So don't think you can't.
So anyway, I just started picking with some buddies, and we just went from there. And I had an old guy talking to me yesterday. He's learning to play banjo.
Yeah.
And but he was talking about learning to play and blah blah blah. And I said, practice, man.
Yeah.
It's all about practice.
That's it, man.
I've had young guys come and ask me, say, what advice do you have for me? I'm like, practice. And they look at you like you're, what? That's too easy, but that's the truth.
See, young guitar pickers, it's like this. Look here. My buddy Tad Walters used to do this with the guitar students. You put the guitar right there, okay? All right, if it'll stay. Playing dangerous games here on the Friday night.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Now sit there and look at it. It's not going to play itself, is it?
Nope.
So anyway, yeah, I hear what you're saying. So did you take lessons, or did you just pick it up on your own, or how did that go?
I took a few lessons here and there too. I'm a terrible student.
Yeah.
But
Right.
yeah, I took some, but mainly picking with other people, and like I said, just locking myself in a room for hours on hours and
Just
knocking
doing
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so how far were you into it when you started playing out live?
Probably a couple of years, maybe.
Yeah.
A year or two. I don't know.
And
Something like that.
so what is the first gig like, going out and coming late into music and becoming a musician? What was that?
Yeah, my first one, I loaded up some buddies of mine and just made sure I had good support, and then started just doing mainly just solo stuff and duo stuff,
right.
like that. But
I didn't make that. I wasn't smart like you were as far as loading up my buddies for support. The first time I played, I thought out somewhere, I thought, everything that I have in my head is going to work out and it's all going to be great. And then I got there and the guitar didn't work. And the amps messed up and they're yelling out there, "Shut up! Quit screaming into the mic!" Yeah, so then, you know, Nadine, do you remember? You weren't there. You don't remember them days.
Oh no.
No, you weren't there. You weren't there. That was before we met and everything like that. But anyway, so you got a new EP coming out, right?
Yeah, early spring.
Have you got other stuff out there too?
Yes, we have a 6-song EP that we put out 4 years ago.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah, this is.
And so what kind of stuff like this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Americana.
And was that song off the new one or?
Yeah, that's the new
so
one.
that's the new one.
Yeah.
And where'd you record it? I think you told me earlier.
Yeah, Traffic Sound Studios in Dallas, North Carolina.
You said it was produced by a guy who plays with you a little bit. Who's
Jim Ashton.
Yeah, that's a real good pedal steel player. You were saying.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, he's awesome.
Forward
So
to hearing that.
he's been doing. He's taken our songs and the songs I've written, and we've kind of reworked them a bit.
Right.
The chord structure and things like that. Arrangements.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And but anyway,
so he's producing the whole thing and kind of helping you out with it a little bit and everything.
Yeah, he's been hiring musicians and all that. So.
All right. So you're like, hey Jim, why we got a tuba player in here? Jim, do you know a tuba player? What's going on?
We talked about accordion actually though, but I don't think we found an accordion player yet. So
I found one in Nashville over the summer.
Oh, did you?
I'll lend him out to you. No. So how many songs on the new EP?
We're just doing 4 this time.
Just doing 4.
Yeah. Because of the expense mainly, but we're but the goal is to do more often.
Right. Right. Sure.
Not blow the whole load on one and can't do another one for 4 years again. Or
right. Well, that seems to be the trend with music these days is EPs and singles. And are you going to put this out on like a physical disc or is it?
Well, yeah, I think I'm going to print out some, but it's mainly just it's going to be all the streaming and stuff. Yeah.
I just I can't break away from those discs yet.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah, we're going to do some. I've debated back and forth, but we're going to do some because some people still
buy them. That's why I say I can't get away from them yet, and just the fact that, hey man, it's nice to have something to hold in your hands, like somewhat like an album with pictures and information and what. I mean, I guess anybody can do internet file stuff. It's just a whole different ball game, and I guess that's where it'll eventually go. Is there won't be any kind of physical. Because I guess in the long run, from what I understand, it's a lot cheaper, than trying to put something into production and everything. But God, I just hate to see it go that way.
I know.
I really do.
Have you done any vinyl? Have you put out any?
I put out one thing on vinyl with the low counts that we did for a thing called Grimtail Records, and believe it or not, this thing was like this record company was based out of North Carolina, but the records are like he only put out like 45s. And he doesn't even do it anymore. And he was all involved with that guy from the White Stripes, the guy, Jack White.
Yeah.
And these records are now like they go on eBay. Like people sell them and jack them up and stuff. So, but no, that's the only one I've ever.
That's the one you've got that's colored vinyl.
Right.
It's
it's
blue
a colored vinyl.
And black.
Yeah, they made it on a couple different colors.
Cool.
But yeah, they're like, people like want $150 for it on eBay now and stuff, so it's like, damn, sheesh, wish we got more copies of those. I got the test printing if anyone wants to buy that for like $5,000. Hey, let us know, man. I'm sure me and Austin's family would take you up on that deal. We'd be happy for $5,000 for test prints. So let's hear another song off the.
All right. We're gonna be in
Here's to you out there. I hope you whistle a little bit there, or
drinking a LaCroix.
Drinking or smoking some Barefoot Boy Delight. I don't know.
Guess it's C.
Gets off the plane, claims a
back. She never imagined she would ever be back. It's been 20 years since she left this town. She hopes it's changed for the better now. The streets look the same and the storefronts are bare. There's still a sense of judgment hanging in the air. She tries to hold her head up and stand up tall. This two-light town makes it hard to forget it all. You can't outrun your past in a small town. People need something to talk about. The good book says your sins are forgiven. In town, it's missed somehow. Home to see your mother, who's fading fast. She hopes her family can forget her past. She goes to the drugstore for the things she forgot. It's just around the corner at the end of the month. She runs into a neighbor childhood days. She pretends not to see her as she looks the other way. Her heart is racing as the steps gain speed. Just a few more feet is all she needs. You can't outrun your past in a small town. People need something to talk about. The good book says your sins are forgiven. In town, it's missed somehow. Can't outrun your past in a small town. People need something to talk about. The Bible says your sins are forgiven. In town, it's missed somehow. Here in this little town, it's missed somehow. Gets off the plane, claims her bag. She never imagined she would ever be back.
Right on.
Thank you. It's called Small Town.
Very
Small
nice.
Town.
Yeah, I remembered the name of that one.
Well, you're not required to remember the name of your own songs. I mean, look at Jimmy Reed. You know, his wife had to sing on stage with him or whisper the lyrics in his ear so he'd remember because he'd be a little tank. But anyway, so playing out a lot around the area?
Yeah, a fair amount. Like we talked earlier, once COVID came through and I just kind of killed stuff for a while, and we're just getting back into. I mean, we've got a pretty much every Friday night gig, and then we do some stuff here and there.
Is that you and?
No, I usually do that one by myself, and then Jim Ashton and I play together.
Right.
You know, when it pays.
What do y'all do when it doesn't pay?
Right. I just go by myself, or if it doesn't pay enough. But
so we're got anything coming up in the area or around?
Well, I've also started a Songwriter night in Hickory.
Okay.
So I'm hosting that, and that's at Crescent Moon in Hickory. And that'll be this Tuesday night.
Like a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool place and a good time. We've had a good turnout, and Justin Clyde's been coming and helping out too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been fun. So we do that, and then next Friday we'll play at the Angus Steakhouse in Hickory, like I always play. But yeah, we got some stuff coming up.
Spring's coming around.
Yeah, it's picking up. Yeah, it's definitely
should have some stuff coming on. Does I can't remember what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you. I had a good question. I can't remember what the hell it was. Sheesh. Oh, I know what I was going to ask you. Website, stuff like that.
I need to do a website. I haven't done that yet, but we've got a Facebook page, Michael Cansler Music.
Yeah. And
also on Instagram.
And so instrumentation. Is the EP? Is it like acoustic-y stuff, or is it got full band? Or you said you were calling in some other musicians.
We've added in the. It started out acoustic, and there's one song on there that it's just Jim playing guitar and me singing. Straight. But the rest of them are going to have probably pedal steel on them, and bass and drums and that kind of stuff, and lead guitar. And stuff.
Right. So, and so when you got a release on it?
No, I don't have a hard date yet.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, we talked about that earlier. That's stuff you think you know when you're going to have it finished, and it just seems to drag out.
Used to run into folks that, I don't know if folks still do this, but sometimes there'd be folks that would be like, well, I'll tell you, here, one time the Low Counts opened up for these guys' CD release party who didn't have their CD ready in time for the CD release party.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing to never do, is announce some date before you, sheesh.
And that's what we did last time, 4 years ago. Once we finished it and got the CDs printed, then we planned the CD release.
Yeah, don't announce anything till you got the damn thing in your hand. I guess these days you don't even have to wait for the CD.
No, you don't.
Go straight to the digital platform,
That's
Nadine,
right.
And
drop a single.
And drop a single, which I don't understand that either. What's your take on these singles? It's a single.
You know, because everybody, I have a short attention span too, but I still like to listen to the whole album.
Me too.
Well, like you said, I like the days when there was an album to look at. Just crank that shit up.
We're old farts.
That's what it is. I guess it's
aged out, man. Aged out, Nadine. We've aged out. But I'm like, and my thing is too. It's like, can't you write a whole album? Like if you can write one of these, surely you can write.
Right.
I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it. But even if it's a formula, I probably still won't be able to wrap my head around it, because I've never wanted to. I always wanted to record an album,
right?
Where it was a group of songs, and somehow these songs fit together in some way, or there's some kind of, I don't know. It's just really weird. And albums for me are like, all those songs on an album are where you were, or they're like photographs in time.
They are, yeah.
They really are. You'll find as you make more of them, that you'll go back and listen to them and be like, wow, that's where I was here. Wow. I don't know.
Or, wow, that sucks.
Shit on your single. How about that? Hey, wear me out with the single stuff, man. Can't anybody write an album
I
anymore?
regret bringing it up. I regret bringing it
up. And the thing is, Nadine, they're supposed to be songwriters.
Gentlemen, to the folks.
Watching
tonight, they have to go down this road.
We should have never done this, Nadine. We should have. You've probably got Chet fired up in the room. Hold on, man. Hold on. Have you ever met Chet, Michael?
I have not.
Hold on a second. Call the green room. Hey, old meat hook, where you been? Yeah? Well, oh, you downstairs? Well, come on up. I want you to meet Michael. We'll just leave it there. I'll make the frozen margaritas. Yeah. Yeah, I know how to make them. You got a bullet, right? Yeah, I know. Okay. What? She's right here. All right. No, I ain't telling. You tell him. All right. Okay. All right, bye. All right. Well, Chet's on his way up.
Oh, boy.
You dug that phone out of it.
Oh yeah, that's like the bat phone, you know. That's we use that for the green room and whatnot. Well, man, I'll let you do another one on your own.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down and start the margarita mix.
Oh, boy.
Mixing. Nadine, you're probably in for a long night.
Sounds like it.
Can I get you anything while I'm down there?
No, thank you.
All right, this is one I hadn't planned on doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. See if I can remember the words every time I play it. I end up making new ones up.
That works.
Hey, yeah. Woke up to the sound, nothing around. The place was cold and dark. Once was our hometown, left me alone with this hole in my heart. The smell of breakfast was not in the air. No little feet on the ground. The things I took for granted, they know never mind, were no longer around. How could I be so blind to let it all slip away? What I once thought was mine is my price to pay. I used to have it all figured out, so I thought. I sold my soul for this old guitar. It wasn't worth half of what I lost. It was me and the devil out on the road, one little town at a time. Some nights we killed it, and some I never showed, because I crossed that line. How could I be so blind to let it all slip away? What I once thought was mine is my price to pay.
Yeah, fucking A.
Yeah, man.
Chet Hardwood. I'll check your shit out, man. All day. Been listening to it. Night.
Yeah,
You didn't know that's what we were listening to, do you?
I didn't.
Showbud wants nothing to do with me. And that's cool. That's cool because I've been talking to English swine. And he probably knows I've been talking to English swine. Got some big deals in the works, Nadine.
Is that right?
With Matt. And everything like I just got off the phone with, you can believe who I've been chatting with the last, about 20 minutes or so.
Who's that?
Well, you don't know him as the guy that sang the Octopus song.
Yeah?
Yeah. Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
Just got, you know who Ringo Starr is, don't you, baby?
I've heard of him.
You've heard of him? He's the fifth Beatle.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know, Matt's doing big stuff. You know, a lot of people heard the news this week, talking about for Paul McCartney. So I got in touch with Ringo. And, you know, Matt's going to show Paul how the fucking shit's going.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If Chet, I manage this guy. I've taught him everything he knows up in the last couple of years about business, showbiz. And here's the deal. He might be an open, we're just not an open act. We're sharing the bills the way I look at it. We're sharing the fucking bill, okay? And
You are.
yeah, Matt's sharing the bill. That's the way that's why I look at it. He's not a fucking open act. He ain't Chet Hardwood, baby. You know Chet Hardwood has never managed an open acting in my life. Okay,
No.
so here's the deal. Okay, Paul's a big guy. Nobody can take away from that. Okay, I'm letting you know right now. I probably shouldn't fucking say this shit. Okay, here's the deal right now, America. We're gonna one up his ass. Got Ringo Starr playing with Matt.
There you
At
go.
the fucking concert. He's agreed. He's gonna play. He said the only thing he wants about it. Listen, he said the only way I'll do it is if Matt will let me sing the fucking stupid ass song about octopus. I don't say he's got some song about octopus. I've eaten octopus. The shit grows in your fucking mouth while you eat it. It's horrible. I can't stand it. What?
No, I don't care for it either.
My sunglasses don't look right.
No, they look great.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Baby, I'm so excited about this plant show.
I am too.
I'm so-
And I told him about it.
God, I'm pumped! Oh!
You can't do that on plant
Oh!
channels. They don't act like that. That's not what they do.
Oh.
I guess we're gonna do it on my show though.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna show them how plants done. Okay, philodendrons, purple philodendrons,
I've got some nice ones.
pink philodendrons. All of it. All of it. How far you want to take this thing? How far are you trying to take it?
What's that?
How far are you trying to take it? What are you trying to? What's next? How are you gonna sign with me or what?
Hell yeah.
You gonna sign with me?
Hell yeah.
All right. Here's the deal. I got two programs. You can go in the Songwriter program, or there's something that's a little more lucrative. You come out and work on my ranch. There's a ranch out there, you know, and here's the deal. If anybody fights on my ranch, the only people that fight on my fucking ranch is me, okay? And the only people that's gonna do cattle tipping and all that stuff for money is me. It's all about making bets, okay? What do you think?
Yeah, you know what? I grew up on a farm with cows. I've never heard of cow tipping in my life.
Do you know any people that are looking to do? I'm looking for some interns too.
Are you? Oh, are you?
Some interns. This shit with Ringo is. I just got too much. I'm handling too much.
It's a lot.
Baby, I'm melting. I don't know how much more I can take.
It's coming.
Stock
quick.
market's
It's coming
shit.
quick.
Everything's shit right now, and you know, Russia shot something at China. And,
Russia's taking.
they're taking China out, which, you know, hell, they brought the damn COVID. So, yeah, I don't know. That's what they're saying. That's what Putin says. He says they're taking them out because of COVID. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know. Listen, dude.
I just forgot something really fucking important I did not tell Ringo. You got a song we can do or something?
Sure, man.
All right. Baby,
Yeah.
you want to talk to Ringo?
I want to go to Pizza Hut.
Baby, let's go to Pizza Hut. Michael, let's go to Pizza Hut.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's
do it.
All right.
You want arm wrestle?
Huh?
After I get back.
Yeah, man.
When I get back.
Yeah.
Play one. Let's go to Pizza Hut.
Salad bar.
Get salad bar.
Good salad bar.
Salad bar.
I know every pothole in this town. That back streets where I laid a rubber down. I kissed my first girl in that parking lot. Still not sure if she liked it or not. We rode these streets every Saturday night. Every now and then someone would get in a fight. But they shipped me off when I was 18. Show me things that I wish I'd never seen. 18 yet not still a man. They shipped me off to some foreign land to fight for something I just couldn't believe. Said the rest of my country down on me. Met this kid from Dallas, Texas. He was twice as scared as I was. We made friends and promised to watch each other's back. I took a bullet, he took a bullet. I'll never forget that. 18 yet not still a man. They shipped me off to some foreign land to fight for something I just couldn't believe. They said the rest of my country was counting on me. Years later, people wanted me to talk about things I saw out there. But those days that I'd rather forget. Whoops, I can't seem to do that again. 18 yet not still a man. They shipped me off to that God-forsaken land to fight for something I just couldn't believe. Said the rest of my country was counting on me. They said my family was counting on me. I've seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Ain't a hard one.
Nice to meet you.
I am so
Not digging that T-shirt. But nice to meet you.
Hey, you know, listen, man. I am so sorry you had to meet my brother under the circumstances. He's
I tell you, he was something tonight. Showwood would not have anything to do
Nadine,
with
he's
him.
lost his goddamn mind for sure this time. He's lost his goddamn mind. You see my shirt ain't even tucked in. You know what happened?
That's why I said, where have you been?
I saw Showbud down there, and he was trying to get Showbud up there on him. And you see Showbud don't want nothing to do with him, but he blew Uncle Danny. And just, Uncle Danny laughed just like Uncle Danny's Santa Claus. And anyway, listen, he roughed me up down there.
For what?
I don't know. I was down there watching Magnum PI on Peacock. And he's down there talking to John Lennon or somebody on the phone. And he kept saying, Daddy, turn it down. Daddy, turn it down. Well, I had it down to 5. And then I got it down to 2. Oh, you couldn't hear nothing on 1. They got a 1 on there. But everybody knows the 1 is just that's just to make it, you know what I'm saying? That's a default. And you want to get down? Next thing I know, I got up to go get some damn Kool-Aid and roll a joint. And he took me. I shit you not. He's on the phone talking cool as hell to John Lennon. Talking all this and this. He didn't even look in my direction. I walked by. He took my shirt, pulled me back, and slugged me so goddamn hard, I just about fell into the goddamn oven.
He ain't had nothing to eat. Where he's waiting to go to Pizza Hut.
Baby, I'm telling you, honey, I love
tomorrow.
Baby, you my sister-in-law. And I love you like a sister. But you're going to have to stop making excuses for this, man. And you're going to have to do something with him, baby.
He hadn't had anything since lunch.
He's down there talking about Matt Walsh is going to run for senator. And after this Paul McCartney shit, Matt don't want to be no goddamn politician. I mean, Chet's going crazy, baby. He's going crazy.
Honey, he'll have forgotten it next week. He will have forgotten.
No, that's what you say. That's what you say. But he had me working on that goddamn ranch 2 weeks ago. I did it till my goddamn back fell out. And I couldn't do no more. He said, Daddy, get up! Daddy, get up! Daddy, do this thing. You know I got a problem with my bowels. You know I got a problem with my bowels. And let me tell you, I had diarrhea one day out there.
That's too much.
No, I did. You got to hear what your man. I want everybody out there to hear what I had diarrhea, Michael.
Yeah.
And I had to go 3 or 4 different times. And I said, Chet, I said, my stomach hurts.
Danny.
I feel bad.
I'll tell you this.
I can't do it no more. You know what he said?
Even I can manage 3 or 4 bowels.
Well, there you go. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said, let me tell you something, you little slack ass brother. He said, let me tell you this. I said, Chet, I said, I've had shit so much my ass is on fire, and I'm about dehydrated. I said, I gotta go lay down. My tummy hurts. And he said, let me tell you something. A real man can goddamn shit diarrhea 5 times in one day and still get his work done and do it right.
He lives by
Real
that.
man, huh?
He lives by that.
I ain't that real of a man.
Use diarrhea
Shit.
with Chet Hardwood.
Yeah.
No.
I think
No.
my shirt's
His
torn.
son used to use it on him.
I think he's gonna have to buy me.
Buddy used to use the diarrhea
Buy me a new
excuse,
shirt.
and it doesn't go anywhere with Chet.
What? I'm coming in a minute when I'm done. What? Oh, what? Michael, you ever seen?
Get your ass up here now, Daddy. Now. We got margaritas full.
Fuck you. I ain't going. Y'all listen. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet
I gotta
you.
run. Play another one for us, man.
All right,
Play one
all right.
else. All right. Honey, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this.
Oh, I don't know what you want me to do, Danny. I tell you, I love
Never thought she would be here, sitting in a bar all by herself, smoking Camels and drinking cheap beer, trying to hold on to what's left. She thought she met her Prince Charming out there in Texas by the lake. Welcome back, buddy.
Oh, man.
He told her she was his darling. She had no clue he was a fake. So she's spending her nights out in a ballroom, drinking her lipstick away. She knows it's gonna get worse till it gets better. Until then, this bar's where she'll stay. It's 3 a.m. and she's just leaving. Bartender offers to take her home. She has no clue what happened to her evening, but it helps her forget she is alone. She's spending the nights out in the ballroom, drinking her lipstick away. She knows it'll get worse before it gets better. Till then, this bar is where she'll stay. Yeah, she's spending the nights out in a barroom, drinking her lipstick away. They tell a girl it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Till then, this bar's where she'll stay. And she don't like it at home anyway. Yeah, till then, this bar's where she'll stay. She'll live to see another day.
Let that note ring out, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Folks, Michael P. Cansler, Nadine Stutz, the damn Hardwood brothers. Good Lord, we got a night ahead of us. You ready for the pizza joint? Let's go. Folks, don't be fooled by imitators. Fear the what? The originators. It's the Friday Night Gamble. Showbud says, catch you on the next one.